So on my mission to go find corn, I got sidetracked because not very impressed with them. Hey, it's your girl Andrea. It is Sunday. We are in some nice extreme heat yet again. I just brought Dad out to the alfalfa field. He is hauling the bales home. We got that rolled up last night, I think, finally. And it's hot. It is stinking hot outside. Dad said like 80 some bales up here, so he's getting the fresh stuff off. We still have our first cutting out there, and I think our second cutting might be out there too in between. But we had to get it off because alfalfa's growing a bunch already. So that was third cutting off of the stuff that was already seeded before this spring, and then the second cutting off of the new seeding. We should get a fourth and a third cutting here as well, which will be really exciting. Good to have a lot of hay on hand. Outside of that, I just let the fat cattle into their back shed so they can have shade because it is excessive heat warnings, #1 party happening over here. So lovely time to be alive. I'm like inhaling my hair over here, but we'll do a little update. I'll film tomorrow as well. Getting rid of our corn stalk bales. There's still a decent amount, but replacing it with hay, so that's exciting. This was pretty much always hay, at least right here, but it's good to see it coming back in, and there's quite a bit of it hanging out over here, so fantastic. We have not gotten concrete poured because it's now hot and it rained and that was not drying out. We did get some pens cleaned out in the barn, so that's why you see these massive piles of manure sitting here. That we've hauled enough out to make sure our little driveway's here, but it's gotta sit until probably the fields. The farm pickup needs some help. Everyone ignore that. But hey girls. So this pen has not been cleaned yet, but 5, 4, 3, and 1 have been cleaned. So we have to clean 6 and 2. Mom was crushing it, doing all the good stuff, but I fed this morning. Everyone had bedding before the weekend. They're starting to get a little bit wet, but I am not going to go push them out of the way right now to bed because 1, it's going to add more heat. 2, it's going to make them have to be all congregated together, adding more heat as well. They're just chilling. Everyone is upright, looking good. The waterers are working, which is good to see. So there's all the bottle babies in this front pen. They're the ones that might struggle a little bit more, but everyone looks good to me. As you can see, this is the corn we're gonna chop. She's still green. We're not in the like, oh, we're gonna chop anytime soon. And usually it's like this middle-ish of September time frame. It's usually around like Nathan and I's anniversary, which is on the 12th, or my birthday on the 16th. So. But Dad just got back with the semi again. Got another load of hay. He's probably gonna park it. He did not slice any tires this time, so shout out to Dad for not doing that. Give him a little round of applause. But so the heifers are in the back shed. Steers can go in here as well, so they all have shade, and we have less head than the last heat, which is fantastic because that's 40 less head combined. I just had to wipe my phone off because it is so damp and like just condensation because it's so humid out. So anyways, this hair is a mess, but I'll keep you posted in the morning. Hopefully everything stays decent. I'm hoping this is our last big one of the year. Realistically, probably not, knowing that we'll get like a September heat wave, which really sucks. But yeah, we got everything done. We'll see what happens. Severe weather, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. But Besame, is it hot outside? We ain't got no air conditioning in the farm pickup, so we have to have that natural air conditioning. The windows. Here's a gravel hill, for example. This is an old field we used to farm, but somebody else has it now. You can see where the ground is definitely a little less gravelly, and where it gets really gravelly is where it is turning colors majorly. So obviously the beans are doing the same thing over here. Last night when I did chores and came back, they were not yellow. They were just kind of like that off-green gray color. They are turning yellow now. So that happened this morning. So overnight they did that. But you can see the soil differences very harshly now. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it can start drying down. The corn's already formed. It's just going to affect test weight. So there's there's a little bit of a lighter swell right there as well, but otherwise this bean looks good. And this field, as always, just chilling. I did have quite the surprise the other day when I walked into the NK007 at Nathan and I's house. It's impossible to look majestic after you go for a run and then walk through a cornfield. Any idea what happened here in the 007? Because it's good that way. That's weird. Mission to go find corn, I got sidetracked because we have raccoons the way it looks, considering the evidence here. A whole lot of them trying to destroy my beloved 007. Now I've got 2 live traps. We're gonna see if we can catch some of these little things. Put one on the entrance over there where I see one of their paths. This one I don't know if I put it yet, but yeah. Not very impressed with them. First, you know, you get concerned about like disease and stuff, but no, this is animal damage. So, especially considering it was fine a couple weeks ago, as you can see. We're a little bit of like slight compaction here. So they did pick an area where like the corn's not quite as nice in spots. They left the nice stuff, I guess. More nice stuff, but we're gonna take care of this problem because yikes. So place your guesses, folks. How many will I have in the next week? Because I don't think it's just 1 or 2. I think we got like a dozen families. And they're about to not be here anymore. Relocation mission. Pew pew. Try not to get censored. We're ready. That's a path right there, right along the fence. They were stealing my cat food earlier this year and getting this thing open. So now they've just decided they're gonna eat the corn instead. What's up, homies? You can also place your bets on how fast I catch a cat. Feel free, let me know in the comments. Okay, we did adventure a little bit further inside here, not where the raccoons have been. But 007's looking pretty dang nice. Yeah, it's looking good. I took one off accidentally, so I'll get a snack to somebody. But now that it's raining and this turned into a raccoon mission that I was not excited to find, we'll see how many raccoons I catch. Also, the corn's looking really good out here. There are some gravel hills that will likely not do so hot just because lots of moisture kind of leaked out the nutrients out of the gravel, and then we got really hot and really dry, so I can see it on my drone, but we shall see. This went from check out my awesome corn to freaking raccoons. We also have a badger in the area, and I see that badgers can do some hefty damage too. But this looks like raccoons, and there's 2 spots. So we'll see what we got going on. I'll keep you posted, but let me know your guesses. Raccoons that apparently brought all of their friends and their friends' families and their families' families and then like their friends across the county to come party in our cornfield and did some damage. Caught one so far in a live trap and went pew pew because they did quite a bit of damage to corn that was standing 2 weeks ago and looked beautiful. So less than ideal. I panicked a little bit when I walked in there, but we had everything in the traps today. So we'll see if I can get some more, but we're gonna eat some sweet corn tonight and I'll try to put some fresh sweet corn in there. See if I can get their attention again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's actually not terrible right now. We got some overcast currently, and that is glorious. Dad did feed the steers. Heifers got a little bit to clean up, but they did eat most of it yesterday, so that is fantastic. When it's hot, they go out feed. Kind of like you, if it's like super freaking hot and humid, you're not hungry. Same with these guys. Whole bunch of feed there. And these guys just have, these ladies I should say, just have a little bit left. So they'll still get feed today as well. But not bad this morning, as far as temperatures go anyways. However, the severe weather threat is sounding worse. So, yay. We'll see what happens, I guess. That is a weaned bottle calf there, nursing off of red cow. Ah, man, not even mad. Nope, going to the next one. He's just here for the milk buffet. Not a specific cow, just the milk buffet. Get it, little buddy. Not even mad. Good morning. We really did not get much severe weather yesterday, which is just fine with me. It's way better that way. It's fine. I just got a call. I was getting ready to come over, and apparently there's a water fountain that cattle of some sort tipped over. I don't really know, like, what's going on, but flying over with a concrete drill and we'll figure out what's going on. So, happy Tuesday. This is like a 3-day vlog at this point because nothing exciting happened yesterday, and then I had to leave for an appointment, so. It was you guys. Chunky boys. Was this you, Larry, sir? Did you instigate this? I caught it in time. You guys weren't chewing on wires.
This one right here.
306?
Yeah.
Yeah. Climbs in it. That or 103. Also could be that little jerk too.
Because I kicked her out twice yesterday, or him out twice.
But we caught it. They were not chewing on wires and such that are underneath here, so now we just gotta anchor her back down. It could have been this one too.
Yeah, true.
103. But caught it. Yeehaw. Larry, you guys are getting chubby. Survive the heat. I kicked the girls out of the back shed now because it's way nicer. Hep, hep. I made a mess. Hep. Come on. Hep, hep. Come on, girls, let's go. Come on, boys. These are girls, actually. Just kidding. Come on, girls. Trying to get our bulk bin empty because there's some, like, humidity gets in there every once in a while. This is our balancer for our feedlot cattle, our mineral. So I'm trying to get it empty because we need to order more, but I want to get all the crap out of there. And then that's the one that we have our creep feed in, which we also need to get empty. So we had to redneck this a little bit. I gotta reach up there here and pull a bunch of the stuff off this edge here because it's just flat where it can sit. And you can see this is some stuff that's had, you know, it's gotten a little moisture to it. We don't want that in there for winter. So that's what I'm currently doing. Super exciting stuff. Ooh, there it is. There's salt and mineral, so it rusts this stuff out eventually. Which is why we had to redneck it. Getting there, had a bunch of it back. She's full, but she's empty. All right, chores are done. We need to bed the barn, so we are going to do that here shortly. Dad is grabbing bales with the tractor, bringing them up, setting them right outside the barn, and then he'll grab skid loader and all unwrap. It's just the double trouble father-daughter duo here. This hair is cute. Bedding today, so Little bit of rain last night made her nice and wet in spots. Not bad yet. And we have those 4 pens that are clean, the 2 that aren't yet, but the major ones got cleaned up. So I'm tired today. That's a big calf. There's some monsters out here, but this is what the bed pet looks like after cleaning. This one's not clean, so you can see that one sits a lot higher. It's wet because it rained a little bit last night and they're due for bedding, but you can see the rain came in the back. Not too shabby. Dad's gonna come on the back wall. We'll do these 3 pens. I'll move cows and then he'll come around that way for these other 3 pens. Beautiful. Last pen. Beautiful. We're done. That's poop on my face and sweat. Everyone's bedded, scraping the alleyway quick. I gotta pick up my net wrap that I throw along here and let the calves back in their 1 creep pen that I shut, and they're good. It's a workout by yourself. Mad because that homegirl came back into heat. She's feeding twins and I thought she settled to AI. I don't think she did because she's in heat. But it's making me mad because I was so excited. Ugh. Getting her scraped. It's looking good. And that's why we have steel on the end of the concrete so you can scrape against it. Easy peasy. Beautiful. Fresh bedding for all. That's a nice looking baby. Chunky. Big old boy. Oh, his mom's laying down over here. Your baby in another pen. We got a big kid. Good work. There's 11. We've looked at him before. Hey, bubs. That's what I like to see. Barn is bedded. My hair is still a mess. It just is what it is. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go check pasture fence. Make sure that is good to go. Make sure it's hot, and then I need to check the crate feeders. See if we gotta add crate feed. We gotta empty our bulk bin so we can get an order in of balancer as well as crate feed. So, yeah. The 1 pasture crate feeder has enough for another, probably just under a week, I would say. And that fence is hot. This fence is hot where these girls are at. There's some really nice looking calves in here. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. That one on the right is a very nice looking heifer, and then I have another heifer over there, that little baldy. She is stinking cute, but we got a good group of calves in here. They're growing like a weed. These calves do not have crate feed, and they are just nice looking babies. I know. There's only a handful of cows up here in a bowl because it's literally just this little pasture here. So, wow. My first calf heifer there on the left is looking a little tough, but I think she's growing, so she's hitting that like awkward stage where she's getting taller and just taking away condition from her body to do that. So that's what heifers do. It's the problem of them. But anyways, there's all the Tito's and their moms. They're looking good. Well, it's time to go do some other random stuff, go for a run, all that jazz. Still have poop on my face. We're gonna fill a little bit of creep feeder to get that thing empty. Otherwise, everything looks good. Thanks for hanging with me. Hopefully we catch some stinking raccoons here pretty soon. Get them out of here, because, bah. I got one so far. Let's see how many we can get.